Okay, part 2. Here we go. I guess there's a bunch of stuff in this box that is no good. Like electronics, and you don't know what it goes to. But like I said, it was the Martha Stewart pouch. This is what I wanted. Okay, I'm just going to pull this out of here, and you can have a look and see what I am dealing with here. I don't know if that's Heat and Bond. I think it is. Yeah, it is Heat and Bond, so I'm going to keep that. And then, I don't know, the window kind of, I think I'll keep the little wooden frames. Don't know what that's to. My tag. Okay, I'll keep ribbon. I'm not proud. I have enough ribbon to wrap my whole house up like a great big Christmas package, but I'll still keep it. And this is all going. All going. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here that I want. Oh, this one. This one too. That's not bad. I have no idea what these are. Looks like electrical tape. Just little wooden spacers. I think maybe they were shingles for her house. I don't know how. Oh, these are always handy. This is the little ruler. It's a little kid's ruler. It's cute. I'll keep it just because. That's a little piece of plastic. I think that's a window for a dollhouse. I think all that electronic stuff, I think was dollhouse stuff. That's a cute little frame. I think I'll keep that. And I have no idea what that is. Those are blades, but I don't know what kind of cutter it is. Anyway, okay. That junk. Okay. Alrighty. More. Here's some more of the Bond. Why would anybody? But this stuff. There was a bunch of this stuff. And then more dollhouse stuff. This looks like it came off of wind chimes, but it's no longer on a wind chime. I don't believe it. Look, Punky Cats. I gotta keep those. Punky Cats. The buttons. And, I don't know, it looks like her wind chime fell apart and she just decided to keep it anyway. That's empty. And that is, these are buttons, and I don't really think I'm interested in them. So, okay, more of the flowers. I'm sure that's not good. The lady was big on flowers. Big flower. But this is what I had to get, just to get what I wanted. Look at this. Dear God in heaven, what kind of flower is that? Where's she? Oh, that's paint, but look at that jar. It's a ball jar. I think I'm going to try to soak the paint out of that. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Yeah, I may just go ahead and throw this wallpaper. You know, that is pretty interesting wallpaper. This part down here, I might keep that. Just because I don't need it and I'll never use it. No idea what this is. There's another thing of paint in here. More of the wind chime. Heat and Bond light. I will keep that. And there's some material in here. I'm not going to keep it there. This looks the Newport 97 version. It's a dollhouse. The lady was big into her dollhouses. And this is, what is this? This is interfacing. Now see, I will not use interfacing. I don't sew that way anymore. I'm going to put a couple of batteries in this flashlight and see if it works, because it takes AA batteries. It didn't work when I turned it on, so I'm going to keep the flashlight just in case it works. I have another good box, I promise you. There's a paintbrush here, but it's been chopped down. This is, here, I'll show you what I'm looking at here. This stuff right here. There's nothing in here. Yeah, but there's oops. Oh, I forget what these are called. What am I thinking? Now I can't get it back in there. Oh, it doesn't go that way. There we go. It is I can't get it to come up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you know what it is. So I'm going to put all this back in there because I don't want it. I've showed you a whole lot of what I don't want. Okay, I think that's the new trash box, and that's a big one too. That's a big trash box right there. That's the other one. Okay. I get this other tote on the table. Oh, gosh, it's heavy. Oh dear. I took my own tote because I figured those lots had to be smaller than how they looked on the picture, right? And they weren't. They were big. Okay, so this is the tote I took with me, and I filled it up. And there's some pretty good stuff in here. I know, right? By the time I got to some good stuff, Pam was showing us a bunch of junk you don't want. The reason I bought this lot was, well, I didn't even know that was in there, but it's an EK Success glass mat. Now, the little things on the bottom are gone, but it's still a glass mat, right? So keep it. And I looked and I saw this and I said, Crafter's Companion stamping platform in box, never used. These, they're not expensive, but they're not cheap. And then guess what? There was the little one. So I got those, and that's why I bought this lot. Like I said, I didn't even know that glass mat was in there. I didn't know a lot of stuff was in there. And if anyone could please tell me what these are. It says Rare Earth, crafting.co.uk. And it's got like a little lip around it like there's, is this a stamping thing? And this, it's got a little piece of tape on it, but is that, you put the stamps up here, put your, is this an A2 and this is a 6x6? And then you stamp like this? Somebody tell me, Rare Earth, www.crafting.co.uk. Okay? Anybody tell me that one. Then, this fell out of something. This is there's two of them in there. Their background, speaking of background, their background dies. But I'm thinking, I bet these are a frickin' nightmare to get out. But there was two of them, and they seemed to be in good shape, and they were in this little plastic thing, so. Okay. And there was Anna Griffin. This is, I don't know what it says. Trillage? Could be, I don't know what it says, die cuts. And there's a whole bunch of them in here. And you just push them out. They're die cuts. And I said, hey, no fussy cutting. Those are pretty. You know, so, oh, and there's the little sentiments in the back. And you just push them out. Die cuts. Already cut. Yippee. Okay. Any other places to put stuff? And then there was this. Anna Griffin makes 20 cards. but I opened it before and I said, what the hell kind of cards are these? Okay, this I get. Those are the embellishments. These are the sentiments, embellishments, sentiments, embellishments. I think these are the little things that you put on the separation on the card somewhere, maybe. And it's got, I don't think this came with it because this is Hampton Art. And this, there's some glue in here. And then I got this out and it makes dimensional cards that stand up. So I said, well, maybe I'll play with that whenever I get bored. But, you know, it's got more of these. There's the dimensional parts of it. There's background papers. And these are the, I guess, I never looked at them. They're not, oh yeah, okay. So, it's a card kit. Never had an Anna Griffin card kit before. I don't do a lot of Anna Griffin. I'm not a fan. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't particularly like the style. Okay, well there's that one. And then I found this. This is definitely a quilting thing, but it's called Styling Design Ruler by Dritz. And it's definitely for quilting, and I probably will not keep this because I'm just not interested in keeping that large of an item for measuring. I mean, it literally said armhole curve. Okay, I'm going to show you all these because there was a bunch of paper pads in here. 8x8s, a company I've never heard of. This one is Craftwork Cards. Really pretty papers. And it's got the die cuts in it. It's for card making. Okay. And then there was 2 of these, which I was really glad because I really liked it. Essentials Library, and it was by Craftwork Cards. Again, really interesting papers. Got lines, text, grid papers, and lined paper, and this one more. That looks like it's been typewritten all over. And there were 2 of those, and they're not used. And then there was this one. It says More Than Words, and this one's very pretty, and it is by Craftwork Cards again. It's very pretty, and it's double-sided. It's pink. I think I can use some of the pink paper. I mean, it's really pretty. I like that one. I mean, how about that, right? This one has it's not real thick. And then there's this one, Vintage Dreams, and it's by that Craftwork Cards again. Really pale. There's honeycomb pattern trees, you know. It's nothing to write home about. And then I'll do this one, Woodland Friends by kanbancrafts.com. Not really a fan of this one either. And then there was these. Color Families by Hunky Dory. And if you do it the other way, it goes from dark to light. It's kind of shiny. That's the red. This is the pinks. And then this is the blues, and I'm not going to open that up. All right. I did find this. It's a Fiskars long skinny cutting mat. There was a lot there. It was all pattern, paper patterns, you know, sewing patterns, I mean. But it went up to $24 for the lot. And I said, I'm not doing that. But in this particular lot, there were some patterns. So I was happy with that. I mean, I didn't need a lot of them, but the other lot had a lot of craft patterns, like to make bunnies, but I have a bunny pattern, but yeah. So I did get that. Oh my God, Harry Potter. Harry Potter dolls. I don't believe that. Is it even used? It's not even used. Look. I bet that's the year on that. 2019. Oh my God. Probably sell that. These look older. Hang on a second. These look older. Oh, yeah, they are older. Look at that. Does it even say? I don't see a date on it. Made in Canada. Lizzie McGuire. And then it's just regular stuff again. That's wild. But anyhow, I got me some pattern paper. I have some, but I can't believe the Harry Potter one was in there. And there's probably some more. It just, like, it went everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Getting along then. So there was this die. It makes these boxes. It's extremely complicated. It's tonic. And that's what it looked like. I don't know if I'll ever do it. But it's tonic. Tonic. Got a piece of paper and a piece of plastic in there too. I don't know. Tonic Studios. Does it have a date on it? I do not see a date on it. So, anyway, thought that was rather interesting. A bunch of sheet protectors. The tag for lot number. This is an AccuQuilt cutter thing, but you can cut anything on it. So, okay, this is called Grid Grip. I have no clue. Oh my gosh, it's big sheets of it. I don't know. Gridded freezer paper for templates and designs. No clue. And then there was a bunch of this. It looked like she had copied the patterns, which I have done to preserve the pattern because they're so fragile. And there's Butterick pattern, and that is the pattern. Maybe it was the pattern. Anyway, stuff I won't use. Just I guess it's sheet protectors. There's a pattern. Patterns. My size Barbie. There was Barbies in this auction, and those Barbies, like 3 of them. I mean, collectors Barbies. They were going, and I think they went for like $25 for 3 of them. I was there when the lady came out with them, and I said, that was a steal on those Barbies. She said, yes, it was. Like, keep your voice down. Okay, no, I'm going to donate that. And these were, that's at carnationcrafts.co.uk. Lasting Light, they're dies. Cypress Tree. Garden Grandeur. The Balcony. And Posing Peacock. Those are dies. And there's this. It's called the Courtyard, In the Courtyard card shape. in the Courtyard card shape, Carnation Crafts. No idea what I would do with these. And let's see, a bunch of white cardstock. It looks like it's some sort of maybe card kit came with it. I don't know what that is. That looks like linoleum for kitchen floor in a dollhouse. And this is definitely junk. Oh, here. One Skein Wonder. This is knitting, isn't it? I do not knit. It's a knitting book. Yeah. I don't knit. I crochet if I'm going to do it. Okay. So Much Sparkle Specialty Paper Pack. I like that. And Rosa, the Craftwork Cards, Rosa. 141 die cut paper flowers. But it has the paper with it too. And I like that paper. So I keep paper. All right. This is definitely baby shower thing that I am throwing away. More of the Wayward pattern pieces. And then there's books here. Cookie book. Flower pot cookie book. Creating edible works of art. Yeah. I might tear it apart. Okay, flowers to color. She was actually coloring them. I use these in journals. Fabulous Florals. That's a big one. Oh, she was coloring them. Aw. I think she died. Anytime it's an estate sale, usually somebody died, right? And then cookies. Again, with the cookies. And then a wall border. That's weird. It's Creepy Dolls. Creepy Doll wall border. You need to thank you. And then there was this random piece here. And of course, there was a stink bug. I can only be glad it wasn't a cockroach. All right, that's it. That's what I got for $27. $31.05 if you count the buyer's premium. And thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you later.